What's up, guys? It's so nice to see you to see me. We are back with Astroneer, watching a planet rapidly set over the horizon, which happens to be a mountain, which I will one day turn into a giant slide. But nevertheless, we are back with Astroneer, doing the usual Astroneer stuff, as I leave my pod, with our little orange guy. Not sure what I'm going to do. I'm not sure what we need to do. This game is sort of starting to get a little bit repetitive. And I know it's early access, so obviously it's to be expected. I came in expecting this. But one thing that I was thinking is I reckon this game would be a lot more fun and a lot less repetitive with other players. Now the problem with that is I don't really have any friends that have the game. I've got one or two, but they're ones that I don't really play with because we don't really get the time to play, or we just sort of never really communicate, anything like that. But one thing that I did think would be pretty cool to try out and try get going with this game is to try and get some sort of multiplayer action with the viewers. So any of you guys that watch these Astroneer videos, and if you have the game and you want to join in, then feel free. Now I don't know how the multiplayer works. I don't know if it's like Terraria style where people can just drop in and out of my world at any time, which if that is the case, that would be perfect in my opinion. It would be perfect for sort of trying to get stuff done, trying to get stuff going, etc. But yeah, I'm just gonna fix this because you guys know how picky I am. There we go, perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna go through this cave. We've been through the other cave that's on the other side. It's quite a distance away. This one's gonna be awkward. I might just make this cable go through the roof. Through the roof! Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah. Oh, we got those little gas things. Now, I've had times, so the first time I encountered those, they didn't kill me. I just ran through it, like, not giving a single fuck. But then, was it the last episode we did? I can't remember, it's been so long. But there was one episode where it just insta-killed me as soon as I went into the gas. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know if it's a distance thing, if you're so far away you're safe, but I'm gonna get more of these. This is what the game seems to be all focused around, is picking up these. I'm not gonna run them all the way back because that will take a really long time. So I'm just gonna pop them down there at the entrance so I don't forget about them. I don't know what these little yellow rocks are. I'm assuming they're power because they're the same color as the power. This game seems to be pretty simple to understand. You know, blue is oxygen, yellow is power. The rest of the stuff is a little confusing, except resin. Resin's quite obvious, but some of the minerals and the metals and stuff end up looking pretty similar, at least in color. They have different shapes to them, but trying to remember those shapes is a bit of a challenge. Now, do these little white things have anything? There's a compound there. Don't really want to pick up compound because we'll end up getting bugged. I do want this resin though. Resin I found is pretty useful. Let's put a little oxygen down. There is also a little capsule on that tree. I will pick that up in a moment so I don't forget about it. I'm just going to extend my my tethers through this cave so we can get a good look at everything. I did not want to point at the ground. That is the ground indeed. Oh, that's gonna bug me. There we go, nice quick fix. And I'll put one over there. Grab this. And we'll plop this down near the entrance. So we've got quite a few things to take back, which is nice. I'm not sure if they're gonna be any good, but hopefully they are. I could do with getting a different power source. Try and figure that out. There is generators that I can make, I believe, but I'll have to get and have a look at that. This probably has something underneath it. Let's have a look. Yep. It does indeed have something. I'm just going to leave it there for now while we check out the rest of this cave. Looks like it could be a dead end. Yeah, this is looking like a dead end. Alright, so we've come to the end of that cave, which is supposedly a good thing. Now I'm going to run all of these little capsules back to the main base, but I'll do that off camera because I think the last episode we did a lot of this and it gets a bit boring after a while, so I will skip ahead. Okay, we've got all of our little babies on the surface, ready to be researched like good little rocks should. So let's put them all together. We've got two that look different. I'm going to do this one first because it's, I think I've never seen this one before, but I could be wrong. We got research, and we researched trade platform. Nice. And this one gave us hydrazine. Not sure how you pronounce that, but whatever. We got that. Let's see what this one gives us. Titanium. Nice. I keep thinking we need that, but it's not titanium. We need aluminium. And finally, we have this little bundle of joy, which has lithium. Okay, so the actual final one has compound. Okie dokie. Probably the worst thing I could get from those is compound. I suppose it could have been organics. That would have been worse. Organics I've still not found a use for. I'm almost certain they will have a use at some point. They have to have a use at some point, surely. But as of right now, I do not know that purpose. Can we... No, I think that titanium is already smelted because it's not giving us a button to press. So I'm going to assume that that is already processed. A little bit of compound. We did get resin, so I could plop that into here. And we got a new thing, the trade platform, there it was, which needs aluminium as well, which we also need for the vehicle bay, so I'm not going to be building the trade platform. I also don't know if that has much of a purpose. I'm assuming that's a multiplayer thing, and I would like to do the multiplayer thing, like I said at the start of this video, but I'm not sure how many guys, how many of you guys are going to get involved. I'm not sure how many of you guys want to play multiplayer, or how many of you guys actually have the game, etc. But I feel the trade platform is probably a multiplayer thing primarily, but I could be wrong. It might have a single player purpose. I'll probably build it at some point, but first we need to get this aluminium. That is the biggest problem. We don't get a lot of aluminium, because if we did, we would have already had a vehicle bay and we'd be tearing up this planet in our little doom buggy, causing havocs. I'm gonna bring this copper over here, make that printer. I'm not sure what the printer is used for. Doesn't really tell us a whole lot without power, so let's give it a solar panel. Plop this bad boy on there, like so. But it is nighttime, so the solar panel is not going to do as much good right now. So I'll probably come back to this printer later on in the day when it has power. Maybe we can figure out what it does. Oh well, I mean, it probably prints stuff, but that can be taken many different ways, especially when you're taking sci-fi into it. You know, it could print food, it could print water, God knows what it'll print. Maybe it duplicates items, but that would probably be a little bit too cheaty. So, who knows? We'll see. We'll see eventually. Yeah. Okay, so I've headed back to the first cave. The first cave that we was in originally. But I've run into a problem trying to get down. So if I just aim in a one direction and just dig, then that should make a nice little slope. Oh, I don't want to slide into it. Okay, so if we... I'm curious what those things are. They're making weird noises, but just in case they release some toxic gas, I want to make my escape route viable. That looks good. Let's see what this has. Oh, okay, that has death. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, so I found myself in a very big cave. I did get my stuff back from that previous death, but I was not recording. Ooh, we found stuff. Copper, lithium, okay. Wow. That was not worth the amount of time I spent running down here. So, you guys didn't see any of it because I wasn't recording. I was meant to be recording, but I derped out and I wasn't. So there's quite a lot of content. I've not made any progress, but there's quite a lot of content that wasn't recorded. And for that reason, you guys don't know how long it took me to get down this freaking cave. And all we get is a bit of copper and lithium, which does not seem the amount of does not seem worth it for the amount of time we spent running down here. And I did not account for coming back. I did want to come back, but I didn't plan for it very well. So let's just dig our way up here. There we go. So yeah, I don't want to get lost, but I feel it may be possible that we'll get lost. I didn't leave any sort of trace of where we came from. I've definitely not been here because I don't recognize that area. As much as I would like to explore it, I would like to find my way home. Okay, the rock's changing colour, so I suppose that's a good thing. I suppose that means we're making some progress. Yeah. Okay, I've definitely not been this way either because I would have mined this. It's malachite or malachite, whatever it is. There is a bit more there, but I'm gonna focus on trying to find my way home first. Pick up this oxygen, we may need it. So I've just realised our bag is full, so we dropped it behind. Well done. Well done. Maybe it's up this way? Aha! We found Tevens. Whoo-wee! Wait, what? Oh, this is not the way I came in. I went in the other cave on the other side. Oh god, these caves are confusing me. Well, let's just get home. So yeah, we made no progress on the base. The only thing I did off camera was get my backpack and just run down that cave. So this printer is done now though. Okay, so it seems like it's kind of like the backpack one for building stuff, but it's bigger stuff. We can build a seat. Storage would probably be nice. I want to build the generator though because we have loads of copper over at the smelter, which I might actually transfer over from the smelter to the printer. I feel the printer will probably put it to better use. There we go. So we can build the generator. Let's get that building while I go get the other copper. Let's just throw it over that way. Luckily we got like stretch Armstrongs. Do I want anything else over there? Aluminium we want to keep there. Organics, we can just throw on the floor. We get shit tons of organics, so I'm not too bothered about it. Lithium, okay. So we've got a generator, which requires coal. Oh, okay, so I'm assuming if I snap it onto those, it could be used to power it. Maybe that's what those things are. Okay, well that's cool. If we ever come across coal, at least we've got a generator to put it to use. We'll put the copper in there. I'm just gonna leave it there for now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this episode here. I think we've made a bit of progress, nothing crazy, but like I say, it's getting repetitive, so I would really like to make this into some sort of multiplayer thing with you guys, the viewers, and I think that would make this game a lot more fun, a lot more enjoyable, a lot more chaotic, etc. We've got loads of copper. Copper seems pretty easy to get. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Laters taters.